Sophie Ward was a swimming superstar with dreams of Olympic glory. She couldn't believe those big plans could be undone by something as tiny as a tick bite.
So Lyme disease has had just a horrible effect on my life. Well, it just turned it upside down really, from 1 minute swimming in the pool and being a strong athlete to barely being able to walk, having to take the wheelchair out whenever I went out because my joints were so bad. And it was quite a fast decline, and the doctors just couldn't put their finger on what was happening.
Lyme disease is a bacterial infection carried by some of the UK's ticks, who live in wooded or grassy areas all across the region. It passes to humans through a bite.
We, as sufferers, worry that we can't protect people from this illness and that more people will get infected. And that upsets us, and it also upsets us that obviously our health is going to decline, and it's always a worry on my mum's mind that it's like a ticking time bomb, you know, how long have we got left?
Fortunately, stories like Sophie's are relatively rare. Around the country, there are thought to be around 2,000 new cases every year. But with lockdown restrictions easing, many of us are now venturing further afield, which means spending more time in higher risk areas. And if you aren't used to walking through fields and woods, you won't know what to look out for. That's a big worry, because this is a disease where treatment can be a race against time.
It's really important to get treatment quickly, because if not diagnosed and treated with antibiotics quickly, it can go on to become a very debilitating long-term illness. So it can affect the joints so that you get an arthritic problem. It can infect the heart, the nervous system and brain. It is important to think, have I been somewhere where I could have got a tick bite?
Sophie is currently shielding at home because of her weakened immune system. By speaking out, she wants to protect those who are leaving their homes, because prevention is so much easier than cure.
So I would hope that people would see me and think, oh my gosh, I don't want to end up like her, because that's why we raise so much awareness. We don't want to scare people, we want to educate them, because we know the hell that we go through every day and the pain and the struggle that we go through, that we want to protect and save lives from this awful disease. So it's just knowing the symptoms, but also to make sure that you're protecting yourself when you're out and about. So wearing repellent, wearing like long trousers, and then just body checking. They're the size of a poppy seed, and they get into all the nuts and cracks that you don't see. And it really does just take a few minutes just to go around your body and body check.
The hope is that people will heed Sophie's warning and make sure that as lockdown eases, the region's beauty spots won't become hotspots for another devastating disease. Leisha McNally, ITV News, Lancashire.